All right, let's go. Wiggy, wiggy. Good morning, good day, good afternoon. It is Sunday. It is a beautiful, balmy 41 degrees outside. You might be able to tell I'm cold this morning. I might just cuddle up and go back to bed. How's everybody doing? So we get no time off during our time off. That's good. That's good. Hi, Amanda, Bex. How we doing? Uh, I must be Uh, I slept till 8:30 this morning. I haven't slept till 8:30 in I don't know. I can't imagine. I guess it might have been the last time I would have been without the dogs on a vacation somewhere. Well, like a 2-day thing or one night overnight. I can't remember the last time that was. Just slept right in. Kyle's actually awake, Amanda. Kyle's actually awake. I didn't even know he was awake. I went downstairs. She's like, "Hey," I'm like, "Oh, you scared the hell out of me." Didn't even know he was awake. So we got the Super Bowl stream coming up later. So think I'm gonna need a nap. Think I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get us some good comfort food. I wonder if I got time to make chicken and dumplings. Chicken and dumplings put me to sleep though. Football game better be good if I have chicken and dumplings. I got a little bit of leftover steak from the other night, but that's about it. Fridge is kind of empty. I haven't been cooking. Metal says you had a great time at the game last night. Oh, good game to go to, man. Good game to go to. Absolutely. Did the second period look as crazy as it looked on TV? Like they just up and decided to play one period like it was game 7 again. That was crazy. I don't know if Ottawa well, it was a combination of us and then playing well, and Ottawa just we were all over them. Hey Chopper, Vincent says I look rough, man. Was I digging for gold or what? I'm tired. I'm tired, but I'm good. I'm all right. I'm all right. I couldn't find the blue scarf, so we had to go with this. I cold. I got a bit of a fever. I think I got a bit of a fever. I got a fever for more cowbell. Chopper says, I ain't even going to try to say that. We're just going to call him Vladdy. Utah put him on waivers yesterday. Beck says they saw the Jaws always say they played bad during the second period, so they played hard. Maybe. I think Bobrovsky heard me talking shit about him. I think Bob heard me talking shit that he should sit and that Spencer should play, right? Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. She says, I don't think we are trying at all. We are so spoiled as fans. I don't necessarily disagree. I think every once in a while we press the on button for a few minutes and then go off. Trevor says Collier was our second round pick in 19. Oh, what the hell happened to him? Well, he must have been like a guy we threw in on a deal that I don't even remember that name. I might remember that name. I think maybe I did a video and I couldn't say his name there either. That's about as much as I remember about him. D-Man cap hit a 775. I wonder what Zito's doing, man. Yeah, I know. He says they decided to troll me by playing bad in the first and then kicking ass the rest of the game. Right? Meadow says, I think the effort has been good the last month, mostly just starting to get the results. Can we just play a team with Kachuk's brother on it every day? If we could play against or just get Brady on the team. I said this last night in the recap. Can you imagine Brady and Matthew on the same team but competing against each other to be like the big dude on the same team? I mean, they so, especially Matthew, so obviously raises his level of play when it's time to play his brother. That would be, I don't know where he would go. I don't know who we give up. Not that I think he's going to leave, but you can dream, right? Yeah, I know. He says, I'm so excited to see how they play in the Four Nations. Yeah, Chucky seems to be excited about it. So, like I said in that other video, the members, they asked Barkov which player at Four Nations would be most likely basically to hit anybody, even if they were on their team. And Barkov said Chucky. He's seen him enough to know. So better not hit Chucky. Or better not hit Barkov, Chucky. No, don't be trying to knock into Reinhardt. Right? Don't be hitting our own guys, man. Chop says, according to Puck Empire, Tarasenko as a Red Wing could be moved at the deadline. Imagine we win another cup with him. I don't think we're going to need. I mean, top 9. We certainly don't need top 9 forwards. We don't have a need. I mean, the only reason we would do that. Let me backtrack that a little bit. If Maurice was going to, because when we're healthy, Barkov, Reinhardt, Verhaeghe, Bennett, Tkachuk, Samoskevich, Lundell, Luostarinen, Rodriguez, with Nosek, Boquist, and Greer. And the only reason I would see us moving anybody into the top 9 is if we were going to move Luostarinen to 4C and put somebody else that was more of a pure scorer next to Lundell. But I don't think that they would do that. I don't think they would do that. I think the only thing we're going to be looking at is we're going to get Lamborghini back from Calgary. That's going to happen. And we're going to Chari back from Pittsburgh. And that'll be that. That'll be that. I'm kidding. I don't think Calgary would even Calgary ain't picking up that phone call. Vincent says Zito is so drunk still. They go on dragging the cup around the country. How can they concentrate on anything? Donna says, all we need is a fourth liner, Jake Evans or Trent Frederick. I would love, and maybe another defenseman that pays more defensively. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. So Meadows says, by the way, Donato has more goals than Barkey, Swaggy, Boquist, Bennett, or Lundell, Erod, and so on. Only real concern would be if faceoffs at 46. Or you could just throw him on the fourth line. But again, I mean, if we're healthy, you still got Nosek, Boquist, and Greer. Yeah, Chopper says Donato's being looked at by a lot of teams. He's a guy you'd want to re-sign, right? I mean, Nosek actually looked good last night. I hate to say it. I'm not saying problem solved, but if he's going to play like that, he actually looked like a viable. He wasn't quite Stenlin, but he looked good last night. So how much of it is them just raising their level of play, right? I mean, we still need depth, though. We have nobody behind anybody. So we do still have to, But if you get Donato in, then I guess you're going to take Nosek off the ice. But if his faceoffs aren't good, that won't work. Donato has been scoring goals recently, trying to buff his trade value, right? Donna says, I think John Gibson won't be moved. The dude is a great guy and a goalie. Looks like he's never going to leave Anaheim. They're talking about if the Canes can't re-sign Rantanen, that they might move him, which they had to know what he wanted going in. Did they think that Rantanen was going to go from Colorado to Carolina and be like, yeah, I'll take less money now for sure. Man, wants to know if I would trade Noah Dog. I wouldn't trade Bennett. I would pay Bennett. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't trade Bennett. I think Bennett, Tkachuk, Samoskevich. I think we could have five ridiculous years out of that line before Bennett or Chucky start to get a little bit gray. Thank you, Great White. Thank you, Bud. Thank you, Great White. I appreciate that. Dr. Jaw's therapy session. I appreciate that. Travis has heard that the Lightning might be going for Alex Tuck, which would be a huge pain in our collective asses. The Lightning this week have kind of shown that they're not dead either, right? Huh? They knocked off Ottawa twice, and then I guess it was Detroit last night. So Lightning kind of doing the same thing the Panthers are, just checking the brakes right here towards the end of the, right before the break. Checking the brakes before the break. Good, Jaws. That's English. Chopper says you hate that. I know, I get it. Donna says the rumors are that the Isles want a top 6 forward for Noah Dobson. Bennett would be the one that we would have to give, right? My clipboard taking notes. Oh man. If I get any more tired, I'm gonna put the Panthers. There it is. I gotta open up my Panthers robe. Will be making its debut here this week, Monday or Tuesday. But no, I don't want to trade Bennett. He's just too much glue for it makes everything work, right? Bennett makes it so we can have Barkov, Verhaeghe, and Reinhardt on that top line, and we still got plenty of room to go around. Vincent says, what we know about Zito's plan is as follows. We won't be keeping up with the Joneses yet. NHL teams are fearful Zito can make a surprise move. Yeah, I don't want to. The only prospect that I would be willing to part with at this point is Sordev. Because he's obviously not a guy that's just going to, rush into the top 6. You sign Bennett and Samoskevich, top 6 is set. And really, Lundell, Luosterainen, Rodriguez, I mean, you guess you could upgrade offensively over Luosterainen a little bit, but you're really getting picky there. And yeah, Craig says Bennett mentoring Mackey is priceless. I agree 100%. Chopper says, is it just me or did Boquist's play diminished a bit after his brother left? He was cooking back when we couldn't find the back of the net. I think he might have been overachieving when he was cooking. Good player, no doubt. But I think he might have been overachieving a little bit when we needed him, but that's good. Therapist would be a great ASMR content. I should drag a couch into the office and set the camera down while he streams. Flying Fluffy ASMR. I actually thought about that. I got a story there, Eyes. Man, it says, so I think the core has 4 or 5 more years. Yeah, I actually, I don't know if you listened to the one podcast I did, Amanda. It was last week where I went over the salary cap in terms of it going up and where we are with having our guys signed, and where I figured out, like, in 26, 27, when Bob's contract leaves, and we already have the top 6, almost the whole top 9 is almost locked up. We're going to have so much money to play with. Like, we're going to be rich. Like, the team would definitely have money to hire me and pay me a good salary if they chose to. But, yeah, I mean, 5 years, 4 or 5 years. Yeah, because you look at Barkov, he's 29, right? I mean, you can only play so many years in a row of the long runs, but we've got so much talent. And if Spencer Knight just steps right in, yeah, I think 4 or 5 years is reasonable. At least 4. Keymaster says, I'm concerned Luosterainen is holding back Lundell a little bit after the last month. I think, maybe on assists. I love Luosterainen, and he plays his role. He's struggling right now. He's given effort. It just seems like every time the puck touches his stick, it just explodes. It's just been a bad month for him. But he's playing well defensively, so. But that's one spot where you could see the possibility of us, if you wanted to move him down, if somebody became available, we could get for free, basically. That's what we got. Hey, Bucks Rays. Tampa plays today. Just get a green screen set up and choose the therapist off his background. Maybe for the other channel, right? Oh, what was the story? Yeah, Eyes, the Flying Fluffy ASMR. I bought 3 bags of coffee on Amazon a while ago, and when they came in, they were whole bean instead of ground, and I didn't have a grinder, so I sat there one day and I had a bowl, and I just used my thumbnail, broke them in half, broke them in half, broke them in half, and then I just crushed them with my hand, and I actually was while I was doing it, the sound was so obscene. It was so crazy that I was thinking that would make a great ASMR video. Put the mic right there, and it was just like I'm not going to try to make the sound, but I might do it just for shits and giggles and see what would happen. Not on this channel. That would be stupid. But Vincent says, don't expect Bob's contract to diminish much. Probably remains roughly at the same level. I don't know. Man. If he wants to stay for an extra couple of years, remember, we got to pay Spencer Knight at the same time. I don't know. He's made a lot of money. He would kind of have to take a team deal. Now, we'd have the money. I mean, that's the crazy part, is we would have the money because the cap going up. We wouldn't have any, we're going to be able to rebuild the defense significantly at whatever money we want to spend. Oh, Adonis, it's coffee. It's cold coffee. It's almond milk with stevia and my instant coffee. Yeah, no alcohol in it. That's why I'm awake come recap time. Hey, JC. Eric says, thoughts on the Donato Dobson rumors. Donato, I'd be interested in. Dobson, they're going to want too much. I like the team we got. I don't want to spend really assets on anybody unless we're going to be able to re-sign them for sure. Yeah, to drink with the spoon, great white. Yeah, it's coffee. Yeah. The Leafs are looking, yeah. Looking at Donato. Leafs looking at Donato and Murphy. Donato would help a team, certainly. No joke. Figure Report says, I'm guessing if we win again this year or next, Bob will retire when his contract is up. Wouldn't surprise me. Nothing would surprise me with him because I don't think any of us have any idea what he might do. He's not, he's a hard guy to get a read on. Most goalies are. Adonis, no, man, that contract. I mean, the first couple of years was not great. But now, I mean, he's still the highest paid goalie, right? No, not Lundqvist. Jesus Christ, Jaws. It's not. Shesterkin is paid more than Bob now, right? Last night, I mean, holy crap. He made some saves last night with just no business. No business. Bucks Ray says, looks like Panthers' best team in the division right now. Yeah, I'm tired, Eyes. There's no doubt about it. And not so much tired. I've got a lot going on that I need to get some things settled so that my brain will function again. I slept till 8:30, man. It must be something wrong. Figure Report says, is Bob top 10? Is he a top 10 goalie of all time? Vincent says, Bob lives like a monk. Hockey is his obsession. It's not a question if he stays to play another 4 or 5 years. You might be right. I mean, that's probably a legitimate angle. But do I think he's going to demand that same amount of money again to stay? That I don't know. We'll have to ask his wife. But in terms of his Bob top 10 highest paid. Oh, I see. You're saying I'm reading 2 comments at once. You're saying Carey Price is the highest paid because he's on LTIR. Gotcha. And is Bob a top 10 goalie of all time? Well, it's interesting. It's an interesting question because when the Panthers quarter century team came out, they actually put Luongo ahead of Bobrovsky. And it's like, hello, Bob won a cup and Luongo won one playoff round with us. I don't know about top 10. There's some names that obviously, you go with there. His numbers haven't been spectacular the last few years, but come playoff time, obviously we know what we got. I'm sure that it could be debated either way, right? Not all time is just too big of a list, but likely, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of names you forget, right? I mean, and it's different eras too, right? It's hard to compare a guy's number like Martin Brodeur, obviously one of the best of all time, but he did benefit from the system at the time, right? Kind of like quarterbacks in football. Can you imagine guys like Dan Fouts, Marino, Jim Kelly, Warren Moon, Randall Cunningham, these guys, if nobody was allowed to touch them? Can you imagine that? So, the different eras, it's tough to compare. Bob needs the money. He's got kids to feed. Al says, look at the Rangers and Bruins after the new goalie contracts. Right? Right? Great White. Yeah, Luongo is the what's the not the emotional pick. What's the word I'm looking for? Nostalgic. Luongo is the nostalgic pick. But in terms of what goalies have done for the Panthers franchise, duh, right? You can't touch Bob. Don says, I also don't think like Bob has played like straight crap this season. He was off for the first 2 months, then started his showing his abilities yet again. As long as he's playoff Bob, we don't care. Yeah, I agree. I think his numbers don't illustrate the level of play. I think there's some nights like the other night against Washington. Was it that game? Yeah, and they had all those breakaways. It's like, how many breakaways in a night is a dude supposed to stop? It's fantastic when he stops them. But we've been giving up a lot of high quality scoring chances some of these games. Fly Guy says, have I looked at his numbers recently? No, I mean, I know that he's been hovering around 903. Let me see where he's at. There we go. And he's 36, so then he'll be 37. He'd probably stay till he's 40, you would think. No, I don't want to. So where is he at? 266 and 902. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, his career is 259. So he's basically right there. The save percentage is a little bit off. He's not winning any Vezinas with those numbers, right? But how many? Let me see. His save percentages since he's been with us: 900, 906, 913, 901, 915 last year. 915 was his best season last year, and 2.37. That's the best numbers he's had since Columbus. And then this year, it's a little bit worse. It's a little bit worse, but it's not, perfectly fine numbers, just good enough. Yeah, exactly. Would the Kachuk puppet be a chicken? Why didn't I think about that? Chicken Chuck. Somebody screenshot that. Colin's a genius. Why didn't I think about that? We're going to do this together. We're going to do this together. Hold on. Just bear with me. I'm going to eBay. We're going to do this together. Oh, come on. Yeah, why am I not signed in? Oh, do I have my phone with me? Damn it. They're going to make me do the whole stupid Am I going to have to get a code? Hold on. We're going to do this together. Thank you for the code. Oh, I remember when you could just sign into things. Okay. All right. This would be great. Chicken hand puppet. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Those all look kind of the same. Oh, my God. Okay. Chucky. Chucky is going to be. Wait, is it a hand puppet? They don't show him in the hand. I guess it's got to be in there. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me show the screen. Hold on. Hold on a second. Okay. Let's start here. I got to go back to the chat. What say you? Oh my God, this is the. Is this not? It's pink. Chucky is a pink chicken. I don't think we need to look any further. Shopper says, nah. Chucky is a pink chicken. Done. That's what I thought. Ew, it needs curly hair. Let me see if I can. Hold on. What the cluck? It's hideous. I know. It's perfect. It's perfect. He's gonna. Oh my God. It's like the Philly Fanatics, right? It's like the Philly Fanatics kid. Oh my God. All right. I'm gonna leave that there, but hold on. I'm gonna go back to eBay. Okay, we're on there. Let me see if there's anything else that even. All right, here's one that might. God, that's the same. Oh, that's a two-handed. No, can't do that. I'm looking. I mean, that one's a little simple. I got a rooster, but that's not a chicken. All right, I'll show you this one. This one's not quite, but I'll show you another one. He's not quite. Hold on a second. Let me figure out how to do this. I've got things blown up, so just hold on. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Come on, share screen. Let me see if I can get to the other one. Yeah. This is a red hen. It's not quite. It doesn't have the same ambiance. Put a little red hatch. Let me see. Can I make an offer on the other one? Hey Ryan, how you doing, bud? Yeah, imagine the first time you were seeing that in the thumbnail. Metal, that you're right. You're right. So I'm gonna go back. Okay, so every time I can't switch to a different screen. I have to stop sharing. So this one, no, that's the search. Here we go. The puppet's name is Cheeks. No, I can't make an offer. It's $30. The other ones, I mean, it is a bit expensive for what I've spent on the other ones, but it's Chucky. I mean, they're usually like 22. What the hell is this? This one's also 30. Hold on a second. Oh my God. All right, this is some competition. I've got one that's competition. Hold on. What is that? Folkmanus roost. It's a rooster, though. It's the rooster. Can't do a rooster. It's not a chicken. Let's see. I think that's going to be the one. I got a baby chicken. There's another rooster. Oh God, this one's 62. Jesus, there's so much. Hold on a second. This one's 62. Almost is. Hold on. Let me cayenne pepper roost. Let me come back over here. What happened? Okay, hold on. Which one is that? Hand puppet? Hold on. It won't let me change. I can't change the screen I'm sharing. It makes me stop sharing and come back. Is this it? I think it. No, yeah, this one. Of course, that one's double the money. That one's $62. Kermit does have a Paul Maurice. Yeah, the pink one, right? Yeah. That one's close, but for double the money, I think the pink one's better. All right, so let me buy the pink one. Where is he? Where is he? No. This is the one we're buying. Okay. Share this tab instead. Okay, this is the one that we're buying. All right. No, I can't share my screen. Hold on, I gotta stop sharing because you guys are gonna see my address if I do. So hold on a second. All right, we're buying it. Hold on. Come on. Done. Chucky is a pink chicken. Chucky is a pink chicken. All right. Chucky is a pink chicken. Yeah, flying fluffy hockey. It was a great idea, Colin. It was a great idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that myself. I could probably sell shirts that say Chucky is a pink chicken. OnlyFans money well spent. Exactly. Don't be surprised if I open the door one day and see Brady standing in front of me. Oh, it was too good of an idea. Cluck, cluck. Cluck, cluck, Chucky. Cluck, cluck. Oh, my God. I had to do it. Now I just got to get the voice. Now I got to get a voice. That'll take me a couple of days to figure that one out. Because I want the voice to match. Chucky's gonna, hey, Chopper, as long as he brings the cup with him, he can show up. As long as he brings the cup with him, Chucky can show up. I mean, it was a completely organic moment, right? You know, I was calling him Chucky and Kachuk at the same time, and somehow it just came out Kachicken. It just came out Kachicken, chicken, Chucky, chicken Chuck. It wasn't on purpose. Chopper says Lucien Ryan's puppet should be a vital Listerine mouthwash with googly eyes. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I got to do something to increase views. So maybe this is it. Oh. Yeah, Matthew's kind of belt. No, I know. I can duck though. He's probably a lot taller than me, obviously. I'll just duck. I'll stick Kyle on him. No, we'll get Matthias. I'll get Matthias here. Matthias is a beast. And he's just got no off button. Ekblad, oh my God, Ekblad trying to go googly eye. Oh my God. The whole team would block me then, right? Oh my God. All right, so now I'm going to have to walk around trying to figure out the voice for Chicken Chuck. Yeah. Oh, well, please get a trap. Yeah, I'll have to get, yeah, you need a small plastic one with a beard. He's going to report me. Don't buy the traffic cone until we re-sign him, right? Now I got to look and see how much toy traffic cones cost. It's got to be small. I got to go back to eBay. eBay, you can find everything. Let's see. How much is a toy traffic cone? Toy plastic traffic cone. Let's see. You got any? Well, I don't need 20 pieces. I can buy a 2-piece. Can I just buy one? Here they go. How tall are these? All right, so I can get one. I can get one for like $17. No, that's 42. I need one that's just decent size. 1.5 inches is too small. Those are too small. 28-inch? That's too big. I need some. Here's 18-inch. That's 1.5 feet. Maybe I can make that work. I could maybe make, but the only way to get those is in a pack of 20. They only got like little ones. I had to do some work. I had to do some work to try to find some. Yeah. Yeah, the Lorax for Bennett, right? It's okay, Metal, right? Metal, I can't pay my bills anyway. What difference is $30 going to make? You know what I mean? I don't think the electric bill was as much this month. I think I misjudged. I'm going to look. Let's hope. Because remember I said, oh my God, it was gone for 10 days last month, and my electric bill was still like 700, 800. And then I realized they might have read it before I left. Oh shit. $793.99. That was the cheap one. Ah, Jesus, the bill's $800. All right, let's go back to this. Cordial Goat Slayer says, good afternoon, Jaws. Played a consistent game last night when it mattered. Need to keep the space from the rest of the division. Absolutely agree there. It was getting too close. The Red Wings being within 6 points was too close. It was too close. Chopper says, who's the puppet with the black fuzzy hair that appeared 2 or 3 videos ago? It's an interesting question, Chopper, because what I'm going to be doing with him, he was a puppet I brought on years ago. It's called Andy the Sports Guy. And it just was kind of a made-up character. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a timeline shift. I'm going to do like a Marvel movie timeline shift where we go back in time and we change him from, instead of introducing him as Andy the Sports Guy, I'm going to make him Spencer Knight, because he'd be perfect for Spencer Knight. Him and Bob together, it'd be perfect. So I'm going to do some sort of reconstruction of history on the channel, in theory, and we're going to turn him into Spencer Knight. The Lorax is Bennett. Is Bennett. Yeah, time to open up the OnlyFans. Oh, God, I didn't realize it was going to be 800. I got to stop running the heat. Time to start freezing again, Kyle. Jeez. It looks like lying a little bit. Ryan C., let's see Bobrovsky versus Vasilevsky in the playoffs again. I have a feeling that's coming. Kit Kat, does the creepy Sasha doll only make an appearance during live games? Yeah. We're saving him. We're saving him for the playoffs. We're saving him for the playoffs. He's resting because he does a lot of work. He runs the intermissions during the playoffs. Need a Mackie puppet. Yeah, eventually I got to get one for just about everybody, right? We'll just get a Barkov puppet. He's just a dude that he doesn't talk, right? Vasilevsky is back. Well, I mean, he's been better. He's certainly been better. But I think that's what we're going to see anyway at some point, Adonis. Now, if we win the division, Tampa finishes a third, then we won't see them till possibly second round. So that could be a benefit. But Toronto versus Tampa right now, I don't think that looks too good for the Leafs, honestly. I think Tampa would take them out right now. Tampa's playing well. You know, they kind of turned it on here towards the end before the break. You know, and, you know, Ottawa obviously had a bad week, right? They went into this week thinking, hey, this would be a good way for them to see where they are, where they measure up against the top teams, and they got waxed 3 times. I can't believe they lost both games to Tampa. And then last night, I thought they were playing well in the first period. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know what happened to them. We just took it to them. Anyway, so yeah, that was my expenditure for the day. That's for sure. Oh boy. It's a big house. I love my house, but we heat a lot of rooms that we don't, maybe I could close some vents somewhere. It is what it is, man. That's why I said I may as well spend January in Florida, because I put $250 worth of gas in for the heat, and the electric bill was $800. So that's $1,050. I may as well rent a place for a month down there and not pay electric. Stupid. A Zito puppet. Yeah. That would be easier though. You get a bald guy with a beard, right? I'm the Zito puppet. I'm the Zito puppet. Yeah. But so yeah, we'll be live for the Super Bowl. We're gonna be live. We're gonna do the thing. And if the Chiefs win, then you'll never see us again. Hey, thank you, Great White. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Great White. I appreciate that, brother. Says I haven't used heat in 20 years. I believe it, man. I believe it. Boss baby for Zito puppet. Let's see. I gotta stop closing this window. I gotta go back again. Do they have a boss baby puppet? Let's see. Why did I get that? They got plushies. They got plushies. I would have to take the head off of a plush. There's no boss baby puppets. I would have to cut a hole. I'd have to unstuff. I'd have to make it my own. Make one on my own. There's literally, maybe somebody on Etsy could make me one. That would be expensive. But yeah, there's no boss baby puppets, unfortunately. You Got Vlog says, Rosado, hey, You Got Vlog says, I wonder how these players will play in the Four Nations. I think they'll play like the All-Star game. According to Chucky Vlog, there was an article out a few days ago, and Chucky insists that this is not an All-Star game, that it's going to be rather intense. So, Rosado, Colin suggested that we needed a chicken puppet for Kachuk. And so collectively as a group, we at the same, I showed them the puppet for on eBay, and we bought Chucky is a pink chicken. Chucky is a pink chicken. You can make a boss baby puppet, Rosado. Okay. I gotta have the hand where I can control the mouth. If you can figure that out, I'll take that. That's cool. But we got Chucky is a pink chicken. I think I'm gonna make t-shirts. I just say Chucky is a pink chicken. He's gonna hate me. It's his own fault. If he would have shown up at the house before the dog died with the cup, he had the opportunity, but no, play with the cup in the ocean. Don't bring it to the dying dog. So now he's the chicken. Log says, but do you think they'll actually play? Because if they get hurt, then it hurts your own team on the playoff push. So they spoke exactly about that, Log. They asked Barkov who he thought would be the player that would start the physical stuff even between teammates, but on separate teams. And Barkov said Chucky. Barkov said it would be Chucky that would start that, because he's seen him up close. He says he knows Chucky's not going to lay off hits. And Chucky didn't back down from that either. So, I don't think he's going to go around taking our guys' heads off, but they want to win. They want to win. Exactly, Begs. Chicken Chuck shouldn't have played so well when we call him Chicken Chuck. It's his fault. Can I wait 2 years? Can I wait 2 years? Why you gotta wait 2 years? Jaws is the animals. It should have been Bennett. Well, we got Bennett though. We got. He's got his Lorax. Um, I guess we could have made Bennett Animal from the Muppets. There's that too. I know, Bex. Bennett and Chicken Chuck slam into each other during the Four Nations and both get injured. I get it. I don't like it any more than you do. Trust me. I wish it was. I wish it was just 2 weeks off for them. Or you make a bonus, but it's going to cost some paper. I got you, Rosado. I got you, bud. Yeah, we talked about that with Ekblad. The idea for Ekblad is a parking cone with a beard and googly eyes. Yeah, and then Listerine, and it'll be a Listerine bottle with googly eyes. Oh, I see. Chopper says it should have been Bennett to bring the cup to my house because of Fluffy. Bennett is the. I gotcha. Gotcha. Meadow says, will there be a Super Bowl recap on the football channel? It's actually not a bad idea. I had not thought about that, Meadow, but thank you for the thought. Yes. Now, there will be now because you suggested it, because my brain is not working. I can't talk about everything I got going on just yet, but I got a lot going on. It's good. It's all good. It's all good. I will not be in this financial position much longer. It's all good. But it's all kind of like, so my my idea meter is broken at this point. It's just like overloaded. So yeah, that's a good idea, Metal. That's a good idea. I hadn't even thought about that. That's, you know what I mean? I hadn't even thought about that. Again, like what Colin said, is like that should have been obvious, right? Make the Flamingo Maurice. Is the Flamingo still there? Oh yeah. Francisco. But I still had to keep the accent for him. So we're going to make Maurice. Maurice is going to be a Puerto Rican Jew, because that's what Francisco is. Francisco Vestares Valdez Hernandez Goldstein. That's his name, you know. That was my grandfather's accent. My grandfather spoke exactly like that. You couldn't understand a damn thing he said to the day he died. Yeah, thanks, Mel. Yeah, I guess we could go back in time. We're going to go back in time and make Andy Spencer. We're definitely doing that. And I guess we could do the same thing with Francisco. But I don't know if a Puerto Rican Jew is really going to make it good for Maurice. I don't know about that. But that's why I haven't brought Francisco out, because I had so many new people. It's like, well, who are those puppets? It's like I kind of need to reintroduce them, right? Right. But that was already, I knew I was going to do that with Andy, because I'm like, he's the perfect Spencer. He's the perfect Spencer. Eventually, the idea is to piss off one of the players enough that they contact me, and then I will berate them with my sob story, and then they'll have to admit that they should have been here with the cup, and then they'll like me, and then the team will give me interviews, and that's my secret plan. It's either that, or I'm going to do the thing like the other guy said. Remember the year one of my shorts came up on my feed a couple days ago. The one where the Bruins fan accused me of only wearing a Bruins hat because looking for clout when I was doing the recaps of the playoff game on the playoff games, and I had the Bruins on, and Bruins hat on. He's like, man, you Panther fan, you only wearing that Bruins hat for clout. And he was serious. I'll never forget that. Logan Thompson's just allowed 2 goals in less than 2 minutes. Are they playing hockey at noon? I guess sometimes. Get a cat and name him Paul. Oh. We have a stray cat. He comes and eats every night. He's getting real close to that and letting me get near him. Last night, I brought the food to him, and he's only like 5 feet from me. And that's the first time he didn't run. But I can't really have just like an indoor cat, because from April to November, we leave the doors open so the dogs could come and go and fresh air. And so the cat gets out, and it's not really, can't have a house cat around here get outside because we have horned owls and they eat the cats. They just fly off with them. Can we get a Cookie Monster puppet if we get a Chari? That's not a bad idea. Mike says, I got one thing to say about people who genuinely believe the NFL is rigged. Bet your life savings on the team who you know is going to win, right? Well, my thought now, Mike, is that with all of the attention that the Chiefs have gotten in terms of, the refs helping on all of that attention, I sort of feel like if they were trying to manipulate the results, that at this point they would manipulate it in Philadelphia's favor just to be able to say, see, here, we don't favor the Chiefs. Which, if that was the way it worked, then I guess the people bitching about the Chiefs actually caused them to lose. See what I'm saying? All I know is the Chiefs better lose, right? Metal says it's not rigged, but there's favoritism. Hey, by the way, speaking of favoritism, am I the only one that saw Forsling tackle somebody last night and not get called, or Lundell grab the guy by the neck and drag him down and not get? Are Kyle and I the only ones that saw that? That first Kachuk penalty, the one that they gave to Brady Kachuk, was, did he jump out in front of Forsling and then Forsling tackled him, and that's why they called Kachuk for interference? Because then we never see the replay. They never showed the replay of it happening. Anybody at the game that saw that? I mean, because Forsling tackled the dude. I'm in the middle of telling the story about how it was stupid. Yeah, Greg trying to wrestle with Rhino, right? And before they ran into Bob, I talked about this in the recap last night. Yeah, that was Lundell, Metal. Before they ran into Bob, Lundell just kind of came behind him and grabbed him and dragged him down. No call. No call. Both times, Kyle and I were looking at each other like, there's not going to be a penalty on that? Oh. My leg is cramping. Mike says, no way they saw that. They must not have. There's no way, right? I mean, it was crazy. Hi, Simon. Well, I know they're going to play hard, Simon. He's asking, what do I think about the Panthers players, how they're going to do with the Four Nations. I think they're going to play hard. Chucky especially wants to win. And if there's any guy that can will a team to win and to get guys jacked up to play hard, it's Chucky. And I think he should have been the captain. I think Austin Matthews being the captain is just dumb. Here you got a guy that is assistant captain on, Stanley Cup winning team. What has Austin Matthews done to be the captain? He doesn't even play for a United States team technically. That was stupid. That kind of irritates me. Chucky should have been the captain. I think they're going to play hard. What was Rosado's thing that you were saying? Because I don't want to ignore that. Now this is classified. Don't tell anyone else on the outside. If there was a Team Russia, who would be the starting goalie? Huh. Oh yeah, there's a Bob or Vasilevsky, right? Or not, Shesterkin. Good point. Mike says, no, what I mean was the ref saw Lundell grab the guy who ran into Bob, but they chose not to call it. Yeah, that I agree with. But before that happened, Mike, along the boards, Lundell grabbed the dude from behind around the neck and just basically pushed him down onto the ice, and there was no call. I'm not complaining, obviously, but it was in that same sequence of events that Lundell did that to a guy. I know what you're talking about behind the net after the running in the Bob. But he did it. He did it to somebody right before that that we thought for sure was going to be a penalty. Meadow says Ottawa did get away with some stuff too, but some of the stuff we got away with was more egregious. Yeah. Drew says Vass. Yeah, it's tough, right? That's a tough call. With AI, it predicts the outcome of the game. Huh. I'm reading Simon's comment here. What do I think the team is going to do over the Mike? What do I think we're going to do with the trade deadline? Same thing, brother. Same thing. You know, add to the fourth line, defensive depth. I don't know. Are we in agreement? Are we in agreement that maybe we just want to leave Mikhail Kulikov as the second pair for the playoffs? I mean, Kulikov is really playing well. I'm not so sure I want to break that up. Right? We in agreement there? Chopper says, no, I've never read any of Clancy's books. I've sold a lot of his books, but I've never had the patience to sit and read novels. I mean, it took me 2 years to read John Oates' biography. That's how I tend to not read. I can read. I wrote a book. I know I can read. I'm writing a second one this summer if I have the time to sit and do it. It's part 2. Yeah, Simon, we talked about that last night in the recap. They compete against each other. He's asking about Brady and Matthew playing together. And they compete against each other. They just raise not only their own level of play, but it raises the level of play along with everybody. So I hope they compete against each other on the same team, right? On the same team. You know, not to each other's detriment, but put Chucky on one line, Brady on the other, and have them compete against each other. That raised the level of the whole team. I really feel like the United States is going to win because of that. You're halfway through part 1, Rosato. I mean, it's not technically going to be part 2, but it is going to be, you know, that book left off after we lost to Vegas. And, you know, a lot of shit happened, right? A lot happened. A whole nother lifetime happened in between then and now. So it's more of a, I mean, I guess it is a part 2, but it's like the first book kind of like set the stage. And then it's like, since then, it's like, this is what happened because of that, right? Yeah, Brady playing for the Panthers would be so damn sweet. I know. Great White. Sam Miscavige for Brady. No. Luosterainen, Rodriguez, Sordif, and a 1 for Brady. That's what I'm willing to give. Luosterainen, Erod, Sordif, and a 1 for Brady. That might be a bit of an overpay, but we got to make room for salary anyway. Right? You got to make room for his salary. How much does he make anyway? No Sam Miscavige. Chopper says, if Brady played for us, what number do I think he would take? And 14 is not a bad idea, right? Like sometimes guys have that second number in mind already. You know, who was it? Was it Bob had to make a deal with somebody? Was it Bobrovsky had to buy the number or give somebody something? Why do I seem to remember something about that? Was it not Bob? Who was it? I know we had this with the Panthers. Rosado says Magda's going to win the Qatar Open. Good. Has it started yet? Because the other one just ended. True, toothache and a backache and a hernia. What the hell happened, brother? Like 2 weeks ago, you were fine and you were playing stick hockey with the kid. Oh, you got old. I understand. I do understand. I know exactly what happened. You did something that your body allowed you to do in the moment, and then now you're paying for it because your body is stupid. Not your body, but when you get older, your body is just generally stupid because it'll let you do things and then you pay the price for it. Like you can be 50 and still do the same things that you did when you were 30. Your body will let you have a day and do the same things. Difference is it's going to set you back 2 months. You won't be able to walk because some shit will go wrong. That's the difference. Rosario, yeah, I know. She made it pretty well. She made it pretty far. She made it to the quarters. I was going to stream it if she made it to the finals. But didn't happen. So, all right, everybody, I got to roll. Got to get to the grocery store. Chucky is a pink chicken. That's what I'm going to do. I got an $800 electric bill. I'm going to make Chucky as a pink chicken shirts. They're going to be $25 a piece. How many I got to sell? That's 4 times 8. Is that 32? I got to sell 32 shirts. I got to sell 32 Chucky as a pink chicken shirts to pay the electric bill. You guys think I'm kidding. You think I'm kidding. Not. I'm going to get a picture of that chicken, and I'm going to put it on the freaking shirt. I'm going to say Chucky is a pink chicken, and we'll see what happens. All right. Appreciate all the support. Oh, Mike says, anyone see happening 6'8" goalie Cooper Black is doing? Just a casual 6'21", 929, 1.55. Ooh, I know the dude is so big, man. So what are you thinking? Night Black at some point, right? Hi, Michael. Yeah, we're getting ready to run. Kachuk is a pink chicken. Chucky is a pink chicken. I can't use Kachuk because I can't say his name on the shirt. I can't do that. But I can say Chucky is a pink chicken. And then everybody show up to the game with Chucky is a pink chicken shirts. And I am not responsible for what happens to you. I am not responsible for what happens to you if you wear the Chucky is a pink chicken shirt to the game. I got none. There's not me. I don't even know where you bought that shirt. I don't even know where you got that shirt. All right, everybody. We'll see you about half hour, 15 minutes before the Super Bowl tonight. It's going to be on the football channel, but I will post the link to the community board here. Rosado, I tell you what, Rosado, you send me the $800 for your electric bill. I'll give him out for free. Give him out for free. You hear this, kid? You sound like Kyle. All right. We'll see you. Yeah. Pink turtle. Oh, my God. No, chicken. Chicken Chuck.